We were doing rimming a concern.
Dinner. It is right. Who wrote about dinner? I don't know. It's afraid food crackers and really dark. Oh, what up, Flash player? Recommend you uninstall. Nah.
I should have done this before starting stream.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Welcome to weird ass off-screen bunny stream. Goat for president, goat for president, goat for president, goat for president. Here's a goat, there's a goat. Hey look, a bunch of goats for president. Pizza.
And I need a drink. Thank you, Michael. Oof. Oof, oof.
Pizza charm. So my day's been full of a string of failures. How have you guys been doing?
Vince was acting hungry, but he snubbed his food, so...
Okay. Guys, thanks again for doing it here. Get some notifications when he's around, but that makes it work.
All right. At last, good evening, Internet. It's nearly 9, probably.
8:51.
8:51 on Saturday, October 24th, 2020. Welcome to Stone of Graves. I overslept. My sleep schedule is kind of derp right now.
You sleep a butt.
I sleep a butt. I'm your host, Mark Amsray, DJ Amstrack. That's Daniel. And tonight, we are going to be continuing White Knight. Last time, crashed a car. We crashed in front of a very haunted mansion.
Unusually so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go. Some guy who likes whiskey still is there for some reason. Right about the ghost.
And I'm beginning to suspect that we were the killer all along.
Dun, dun, dun.
I mean, that seems like the kind of twist that it would be setting up, but I don't know. I could be way off.
Maybe we'll succeed in making the outcast.
Lights, please.
Or at least like a cup of aqua seltzer. Outcast makes you feel better first.
I love that.
Boy, I just ate a lot of bread. That was a thick crust. Spell that with 3 C's.
Okay. Gotta remember what I was doing here. There was that.
Let's see.
Piano music composition.
What's in the old inventory? Any new keys we didn't have?
Nope. The fire could be an ally, but I needed to find some wood. African mask.
Ooh, puzzling that.
Oh, okay, I see. I think that just moved to the what do you call it?
Planetarium.
I'm not sure that's the word for it.
Astrolabe?
I don't think that's it either. It dated in complex names. Oops. Will I am. I think I read this one before.
I think so.
Because I misread that as Fats Walter.
Music has made me more human. Ooh, can you play into Polinas?
If I had a free hand, probably.
You have a free hand. A free hand.
Are there any logs around? Oh, do the candles not stay lit for very long? I guess.
I guess so.
Dang. Well, let's step into the next room. Or the hall,
That's the previous room.
as the case may be.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that one.
So I guess
Nope, nope,
restore
nope, nope.
power to that light switch. And or find wood. If you had some sheep, it'd be easy. Squeaky.
America.
Squeaky.
Africa. Not 100 men or more.
I'm guessing at some point you're gonna have to align the planets.
Probably.
Oh. Hey, Selena. What's up? Oh, sure, you could open the door.
I forgot to make a blog post. Oh well.
Ghost lady.
What was she trying to do when she jumped? To put an end to a dream she seemed sentenced to live again and again? To give me proof she needed me? Just like her, I wanted to escape. I wanted to stay with her. And in one piece.
Set sail for it. Well, I wonder if she revealed anything out there. I see he made a note of it in his Boston News. Oh, there's all sorts of stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the logs?
Selena was looking for rest. I had to help her and stop her agony. Hush. I am 16 this morning, and it is snowing. I am trembling in the garden, and it is snowing on the golden hair I brush. Dad plays the piano. He calls me Calypso, like the flower in the fjords. He says, "Sing a kvedding, sing for the spring, which saw you twig and now a sapling." Sing. Hush. It is snowing in the garden. The flakes of my whispers fall on the old fingers of my music-playing father. On his cheek, a kiss, and I walk to the woods in bliss. Hush. Sing. The whisper of my footsteps carves a score soon forgotten in a soil made of cotton. On Norway, it's snowing. I am 16 this morning, and it is snowing. Hush. No need for a song. Not yet. It's too strong. Nature's own jazz jams on my body, so let me dance. I fly and take a chance. I sing, sing, sing.
Logs. They're big. They're heavy.
They're wood.
Planets move, they could be a leg. Have you a leg in the boots?
A ligon. Miss Adams, Mr. Auerbach will receive you next Friday at 8 p.m. at his home, 36 Fairmont Street in Black Lane. As I told you when we first met, he is an important man. His moments of relaxation are as essential to him as are his business meetings, and this is my responsibility that everything goes well. I don't need to remind you that in those difficult times, the appreciation of such a man could change a lot of things for you. We expect you to be irreproachably clean and fully devoted to his entertainment. Whatever he might ask you, you will indulge. Of course, do not be late. Kenneth Lynch, August L. Auerbach's personal secretary. There's Saturn. Sun. Moon. Earth. Saturn. Okay, well, Earth and Saturn are in alignment. What about, yeah. Or, yeah, which one is the moon? Is it, I'm guessing it's this one right here? But...
The one closest to?
Yeah.
I think the moon just like needs to be in the middle of the things.
Yeah. Hold on a sec. Oh, they each turn a different thing. Okay. Oh, this is the moon.
Yeah, what the heck is Saturn doing that close to Earth? What's the sun? The fireplace?
I would assume so. There.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Sun, Moon, Earth, Saturn. The moon opened. I was looking forward to seeing what was inside. My dear William, ever since I was a little girl, music has been living inside my head. I have been singing for my father and mother, friends, orchestra, an audience, always asking for more, and it was my way of showing how much I love them. Then life took it all back, and my voice became just a tool so I could survive in that backwater Black Lake, enough to buy myself some drinks and forget about all this. This music box I gave you is a voice trapped in a cage. It is my voice, and I give it to you. I want you to remember how you gave me my inner voice back. You opened that box with the piece of music you wrote for me. The Serenade to a Moon Girl is the most beautiful declaration of love ever made to me. I will sing for you so you can escape the shadows of that evil house where you live. I want this world to know you. I kiss you dearly. Yeah, a box, eh? That's, yeah. I opened the box downstairs, right?
I don't remember. You can check the box from Daily News.
That's true. Wrong button. There we go. Selena gave William a music box. There was no doubt she loved him, the same kind of love a lost animal can have for someone who shelters it. William had saved her with his music, that much was true, but I didn't trust him. Selena tried to take her own life, and her ordeal was never ending. Even death rejected her. That suicide revealed something that was missing from her life, but that failure carried hope. I needed to find what could save her.
Why not roll to the top of days chronologically?
Because I'd have to go past everything and all the markers would disappear.
Are you sure the markers don't disappear when you, like, hover on things?
I'm not sure.
Like, if you zip by it, I'm not sure it'll actually go away.
Oh, and there's the music box. Okay, so, yeah, that is what it is. I'm sure. Back downstairs. And I guess the rest of the stuff, too.
That's right.
Yep.
All the markers are made. I suspected as such because they take a moment to fade.
Mm-hmm. Electric light killed the ghosts, yeah. The alchemical circle. One of the paintings had the name Margaret Venter. Kitchen key. Dictaphonia. Irina, Virginia, and Maria. 3 paintings, 3 women portraits.
Steve says, haha, Doge, and hello.
Hello.
Hello. Just one light bulb. Just one bulb for a lifetime of light. Three stinky coffins.
Gross. Ice Venture Cruises.
Yeah, like Viking cruises. Your ticket's the adventure you dream of. It's icy, empty, and endless landscapes. Its days and nights with no end will forever change the way you see the world. Will you dare to set foot on eternal ice? Come navigate to the Baffin Bay. Name a piece of Greenland after you. Meet the...
Inuit.
I think it's missing an N.
No?
Inuit, none of it.
That's
Venture cruises will keep you warm and comfortable while you enjoy the adventure of a lifetime.
that's how you spell Inuit.
Huh, I thought there was like another U or another N or something.
Nope.
Again.
Hey, Remy. Aw.
Upstairs floor plan.
Meow. Okay.
Moon.
Moon.
You blew that up, Mr. Bigelow. Steve says, so I've been trying to proofread for the past hour and only got one solution done, and now it refuses to load after I hit finish.
Yikes.
Ah! Rude! Rude. Rude and crude like the delivery dudes. I'm going to put my plate back in the fridge box soon. You want like some Pop-Tarts?
Sure, because I haven't eaten.
Yeah, I figured you could use a food.
Yeah, thank you.
Ow, slapping chicken whistles. Do myself.
Pretty sure this is... Yeah. Oh, that door's locked now. Or is this the way that I...
Chop shake.
Thank you. No. That didn't work. Locked, of course.
Of course. And no way to know what was waiting behind it.
I feel like something is trying to keep you from getting to the music box.
Indeed. No, Remy.
Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Remy, no. Remy, yes.
Okay, well, perhaps not yet, then.
And if the way to the kitchen isn't blocked, there are a lot of matches there, game.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to have to be able to get anywhere downstairs first, which means I need another key. Now... Oh, stop that.
Was the house dwelling? Who wrote that line? Some kind of domicile?
Ow! Remy.
One of her overly aggressive love bites.
No, she was trying to, like, dig behind me.
Oh. So just minor idiocy on her part.
Mm-hmm. Right, that one. Nope. Can I inch around her? Nope.
Here's it past.
Nope.
You just can't get away once she starts hitting you.
Nope.
Seeks control. Sounds like a sound effect from Sunless Sea.
What's the... I think I'm out of places that I can go. What the heck?
Yeah, check the floor plan.
Okay, so... yeah, whatever's down the south end there is blocked off by the ghost there. So I can only get to the 2 rooms on the west side and the 2 rooms on the... well, 3 rooms on the east side. Because the back end of the music room connects to the one that's boarded up to the hall.
What the heck is that round thing? Is that like a spiral staircase?
I would assume so, yes.
What if you run past the ghost and you go upstairs?
I tried.
We're down them.
I tried to run past the ghost.
You tried sneaking past the ghost.
No, I tried running.
You tried zipping past the ghost?
Mm-hmm.
When was that?
When it killed me.
Because when you last came over, you were trying to sneak past the ghost.
I went past. It screamed. I started to run, but I couldn't run.
What if you try running the hallway, like zip by before I can detect you? I think that may or may not work.
Huh.
Alright!
That was not expected.
You're welcome. Oh look, more ghosts.
This morning I saw my reflection in the mirror, and I saw Mother's face instead of mine. I had a blank. When I regained consciousness, I had already started to cut the skin on my face. I'm in for a scar. Excuse me. Tonight I will wear my mask during my sleep. It's a bit dirty, blood is sticky, but it will protect me. I'm not at ease. This is the reason why I am panicking for no reason. The Vesper factory is not going well, the Roosevelt taxes are causing a lot of harm, and the upkeep of the manor is a drain on the finances. I will need to let go a number of employees. Father would have never allowed that. I know all too well that our workers are poor. May he forgive me for what I am about to do. Maybe it will be a relief for the most destitute ones. At least it will be a relief for me.
I saw a music page thingy. Yeah.
Tonight, my little Katie, you'll go to Black Lake and you will swallow all these pills. If you have any second thoughts, read this note once again. You already tried several times, but you were too weak. What's holding you back? Leonard is gone. He must have found a new job, a new woman. He's happy without you. You have been judged, laughed at, condemned. You have no one. You are so lonely, even your last words are for yourself. Your future is only darkness and ashes. Look straight into the night and open your eyes. This is your future. You have to let go. Do it for yourself. Joan Bennett.
What the F?
No.
Ghosts. Oh, that was the thing by Henry there.
Yep, you found it last time. Yeah.
Huh.
Oop.
Nope, 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 nope.
And can't get back in there. Of course.
Was there anything on that chair?
Just another diary excerpt that we found last time.
Yeah, so we've gotten past that ghost before, huh?
The ghost wasn't there before.
Oh, new ghost. Okay.
Mm-hmm. That ghost prevents me from approaching that desk. Or whatever else is there. Oop. I feel stuck. Because I can't get back to the music box.
I think there's a way. You were exploring over there and ran into the ghost, and you're exploring over there and ran into the ghost. But can you get to the spiral staircase? Because there appears to be one.
No, the ghost got me when I tried to approach the spiral staircase.
What if you run by the ghost to get to the staircase, so you run by the other ghost?
I'll try it.
Usually, can you open that thing?
No.
No. Oh wow, yeah, she's walking the stairs.
Yeah.
Hey, that's awesome. Okay. Is there something you need to trigger to get something else to change on?
Perhaps I missed something down here.
Right, because the environment has definitely been altered by angry super ghosts. That I written down.
Oh, hey.
Oh. Well then. Is that a new book I see amongst the chaos?
No.
Nope, it's from crowd. Maybe victims there. Look at that.
Yeah, I think I found this one before, though.
Oh yeah, Wolf of
Yeah.
Lake.
And that one... Right. Can't get down there. Photos.
Jeez, it's like she locked everything.
Several of those were locked before.
Ah, the match depository.
Camera, please. Whispers of the Moon by William Vesper.
Oh boy, Margaret's not happy about this.
Nope. Oh, I hadn't found this one before. Of all the bars I visited, the Smoke and Mirrors appears to have been especially tailored for me. People there are quiet, melancholic even. They stagnate in the swirling smoke of their cigarettes, like convicts, desperate victims that were pushed to the darkness by the crisis. But even if the bar is an elegant place, they are not driven away. They respect their right to oblivion. It is a place where they can disappear. I found myself a corner from which I can watch their comings and goings, until I am carried to the abyss by my own whiskey. Every time, I am caught again by the band. Such good musicians. Their music is like a tear that time stretches. Or a tear? I don't know. A slow jazz, steady and reserved. It is the music of their time. The music of those who fell on the wayside. Someone told me about a singer who just got hired. Well, I don't think the band needs that, but we will see. I need more to drink. Like right after Remy gets comfy over here. Sorry, Remy. Be right back. Okay. Jeez. So many ghosts. Can I not get around to that side of the table anymore? Oh, geez, another one?
Ah!
Stop it.
In the kitchen, where all the where freaking matches are.
Hold on a sec. Oh, and the fuse is tripped. The switch wouldn't work. No.
Ah, where's the fuse box?
I don't know. Oh, and all these lights are out now, too.
Of course. Does the first floor plan indicate what might be a fuse box?
It's probably in the basement.
did that do?
I don't know. Yeah.
Anything new out here?
You already did.
Maybe not even.
When the fuses tripped and I rushed into the room, making the switches useless. I had spent enough time in the dark to know it wouldn't come alone. My time was short.
And what did it say about Selena's response to the music?
Hmm?
Read about Blackout. Oh, wait, no, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's nothing below Blackout?
Mm-mm. Not yet.
Interesting. He totally did a thing. Using the thing from the music box that definitely triggered the blackout. Oh, here we go.
You love me. The feeling of her hand, her voice. Finally, I was able to exist for her. Though I couldn't have said if Selena was coming back to the living because of me. Or if she was the one taking me into her dream. She had become my guide, and I had become the witness of her story.
Follow me.
Telephone. She's going to dispel that other ghost.
Where was she taking us? It didn't matter. I knew I would follow her, just like I knew nothing good was waiting for me up there. This path in the midst of the night would come to an end, in this world or another.
You taste that?
Hmm?
Has some taste of progress.
Face from the past, which I had seen countless times in the house. Ooh, lots of matches there. These violent paintings signed by Margaret were hidden here. The owner was very passionate about his books. May 18th, 1932. That girl is a diamond. She is opening up little by little, even if I don't ask anything. She has more scars than I ever inflicted, yet she deserves none. Her talent comes from there, surely. She says I make her happy, but she keeps crying. It is only on the stage, when her voice and the sound of my piano meet, that I feel I am loving her like a man, and not like a desperate soul. When reality strikes back, I feel so powerless. To think I have waited for her all my life. And now I am like under anesthesia. Trapped behind these rotten walls I carry around me all the time. My hands are shaking when I touch her skin, because I understood that someone was missing between me and her. Something that was there with all the other girls. A cold and sharp splinter of silver. forgotten in dust. It was like a second burial. Souvenir of a trip somewhere in Venezuela, 1925.
I choose to believe that's what it's labeled as. Somewhere in Venezuela.
That message was like a desperate scream yelled into the void.
Do you love me?
The clock's hand was blocked. How long had I been here? December 28th, 1915. I seldom write, but I never stop painting. My vision is larger now that I lost my sight. Even the house is now much clearer in my mind. Its shapes, its furniture, its angles. I don't just see my surroundings as they appear, but as a whole, as a global map my soul embraces at all times. The opposite of things offers infinite wealth. My mind is a dark room where I process images of the world, images which bear a new truth. This is a valuable asset to counter the plans of the old fools from the Vesper Management Board. I can read into them like the mediocre books they are, working with my lawyer to take them out one at a time. I am the only heir. William will be next, and this company will be the tool for his ascent. I can see all the hatred he has for me. I can live with that. He is only 11, and he's still afraid of the dark. I don't need his consent to force him towards his destiny. The crates were from Europe. That was all I knew. No, stop that.
Well, you want to hear more about the European crates?
Oh, I see a ghost. Nightmarish painting. I didn't need that. It's a shoe. Did it belong to another victim? Is there any Baileys? December 8th, 1914. According to Dr. Rosenthal, my sight is getting even worse. Only vague differences in lights help me differentiate day from night. Last week, because I was afraid to hurt myself, I had to ask Sarah to help me walk around. I had finally accepted the idea of not painting anymore. But I made that dream about the war in Europe. Bombs were scorching the ground. One of them unearthed my father's body and vaporized it into the sky. He rained on me like black mud, and that made me understand darkness had always been there. Or had always been here, in the earth, in myself. It was written all along. When I woke up, I had all the color tubes thrown away, to keep only the black ones. In front of the canvas, which I almost couldn't distinguish, I used my hands around the frame to picture it in my mind. And then I started painting, focusing only on my movements, quick, incisive strokes, drawing new and clear geometries, cast shadows, and I started controlling my world again. I had left William, to his great satisfaction, for too long in the hands of the house servants. It was time I resumed working on his education. October 13th, 1914. After my accident last year, my sight has fallen to a critical threshold. As if he turned his back on me and started walking away, the world is out of my reach. I can't see, but I cried a lot, refusing the obvious. During the day, the world is like a white canvas, filled with blurred shapes which disappear as soon as the sun sets, as if they were swallowed by darkness. Using special glasses and my face close to the paper, I can write a little. Using the same tools, I can paint as well. I had electric lights installed in my office in order to keep working and reading. This hard work triggers awful headaches that only morphine manages to fight off, barely. I think William is trying to take advantage of my weakness to try and escape my reach. He has no compassion. He doesn't love me. He probably never loved me. Dear Mrs. Walsh, I did all I could to support your application, but our manager is one of those pigs who believes women steal jobs from the men and won't allow them to put the country back into shape. I'm so sorry. I know how badly you need a job. At least you won't have to deal with this ugly hound who thinks himself a leader. Men like him are precisely the reason why all of this is happening. The world came to be thanks to people of both genders, and it will be saved the same way. God bless you. I will come and visit you. Linda Cuevas. August 26, 1913. I'm dictating this message to Sarah. Something awful happened to me today. I was painting in the garden, shielded from the sun by an umbrella, when I had one of these blanks. When I came back to my senses, I was looking straight at the sun, eyes wide open. The burning, like a fire dagger stuck deep into my orbits. How long did I stay like that? Sarah says I got sunburnt. I don't think this is the whole story, but I can't ignore the pain. This means I stayed there for quite a few minutes, looking at the sun. Will I end up blind? I can only make out the shapes of objects, and I have a hard time moving. Dr. Rosenthal will come tomorrow. I will pray. I need darkness. Without a disc, the gramophone would stay silent.
It's no use.
The next evening we have an argument again. When I begin packing up, Jim pushes me against a wall. I remember the shock. I'll keep the mark of his fingers around my wrists for weeks. After that, he comes back to his senses and prepares a tea as if he wants to be forgiven. I drink it, and I cry. I see my tears drop in the cup and disappear in the dark water. What has happened to us? I suddenly feel very tired. I fall on the ground. I call Jim, but he just stares at me without moving a finger. Just before I pass out, he tells me, I couldn't let that happen, you understand? I don't want to become a monster. My father was enough. And I lose consciousness. let's follow it as far as I can. Oop. Well, that end is ghost blocked. Great.
A knife switch.
A knife switch. Father had just spit his tongue. His mouth was vomiting floods of blood. He started yelling again. I ran to him. I knew it was forbidden, but Vintercross women are strong. I wanted to put my hand on his mouth, and then he grabbed me. Oh, Lord, he grabbed me and squeezed me against him. At first I thought he was afraid. Then I felt what was left of his tongue against my breast, my shirt getting wet with blood and saliva, and I saw his eyes, the eyes of a hungry dog. I tried pushing him away. Oh, Lord, I swear I tried, but he was holding me so tight. His stench was so gross I almost fainted. I had no choice. I hit him with my fists, with the rings my grandmother gave me. There was a snap, and he suddenly let me go. I broke a window pane while backing away. My hands were all red. Mother arrived with the servants. This thing is not a Vinter Cross, I yelled. I deny it. I curse it. I don't want to see it again until it's dead and rotting. They say it's in the blood, in the kids. I know one thing. When it comes to men, dignity is just a mask placed over filth. January 4th, 1896. After what happened this afternoon with Dad, Mother scolded me. She said I ruined her appointment with the deputy and the banker. She said that we would be even poorer than we already were, and it would all be my fault, that I provoked Dad, that I woke him up. I got angry too, saying that after all, Father should be in a hospital. We don't have money for that, she yelled, and I yelled too. Then let's throw him in the ocean and be done with it. She stared at me for a long time without talking. I was shaking. But when she asked me if I realized what I just said, I suddenly felt very calm and answered, "You want to save our family? Then do what has to be done. We have to think about those who will be coming after more than about... we have to think about those who will be coming after more than about those we love or about ourselves." Mother looked tired. She left without even wishing me good night. This painting by Margaret shows an animal twisted by pain. Oop, something has sensed me. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, well, now what? There's too many ghosts.
Too many ghosts, too many ghosts.
A parcel from Egypt with some brown grains. Desert sand?
Green storage.
It takes me weeks to realize what is about to happen. I'm going to be a mother. It happened so fast. I wanted to tell my parents so bad. Jim seems so surprised when he learns the news that he makes me laugh. For me, a child can only be a blessing, but life is not a fairy tale. Jim becomes colder every day. He starts coming back home late. He looks at me with an embarrassed look. He refuses to touch me and often leaves, telling me business is bad and he has to work. About 2 weeks later, he tells me we can't keep the baby, as if it is broken furniture we can throw away. I tell him that maybe we can't, but I can. He refuses. He wants me, but not the child. I cry, I scream, I say, I'm leaving. New York is over for me. Those few words are the worst mistake of my life. An old wardrobe colonized by moths. There's a burb. 2 burb. I already read that one. A stuffed heron. An exotic species from far away. I read that one.
What is that blood saying? Will you help me?
It says, "Do you love me?" Wait, that one, I'm not sure what it says. It does say, "Can you help me?" Freaking... What?
There's a pattern.
Yep. That's what was blocking my ability to view it.
Maybe our protagonist isn't able to climb that ladder.
Nope. Yeah, of course. Thought I could just sneak up and be like, eh! But no.
Can you run up real quick and hit it, or does it not have like an interaction prompt?
I couldn't even get an interaction prompt.
Oh, you might move that chair. I think it'll be a shortcut fight.
Couldn't do this while holding a match. But I can't do it while it's dark either.
Ah, jeez. It's just a chair. You should be able to scoot that out of there with one hand.
Or a foot. Does it remember me reading it? It doesn't remember me reading all this stuff. Oh wait, did I just miss this one?
I think so.
Oh, okay. Today was horrible. I couldn't stop crying. I feel so sick. I puked many times and I'm so cold. Even the tea Sarah brought me didn't manage to bring some warmth. It began early in the afternoon. I was painting when he started yelling. Everyone was in the garden to welcome a banker coming to negotiate our debt. Mother had insisted that we gave Dad this French medicine to make him sleep, to keep him quiet. But he started yelling. He had never yelled like that. My heart stopped beating. I couldn't breathe anymore. I prayed that he would stop. If Mr. Colbridge heard him, it would be terrible. Nobody went to make him stop. This was too important, so I did. For my family. I went to his room. I shouldn't have.
I guess he just said spit his tongue. It meant split his tongue.
Oh. That makes sense. A stuffed pelican. Okay, so it does remember the ones that I did read. January 4th, 1896. Father was on that same bed he has been staying for a year. His skin was like stone, gray and rough. It smelled of death. Or rather, it smelled of madness. His eyes were rolling in his face. He had blood on his hands, but I couldn't figure out where it came from. He was looking at the ceiling, yelling. I yelled at him, telling him to stop. The yells stopped. Father then stared at me with big, empty eyes. He was trembling, and then he started spitting blood. He spat it towards me, on me. The red drops were flying all over the room, on my dress, on my face. Something landed on the floor with a disgusting sound. I didn't dare to check what it was. It was his tongue. It did mean spit his tongue.
Hurt? Okay, that blood said something else on the wall.
Say what?
The blood on the wall said...
Yeah.
I'm hurt.
Send me. You love me. Claire de Lune.
Thanks, Debussy. Something calm? More blood on the wall behind you. That's everything's.
I was getting closer to Selena, to whatever this all meant. But time was of the essence. We were not alone, and I could feel the dark woman entering my mind. As she was making progress, I was losing hope I'd make it out alive.
Do you love me?
Stop teleporting.
Thanks, Lena.
Yeah.
I'm putting the parts, which is not working.
Seems like there's one. know I saw some other switches around here.
Yeah.
More than just that one.
Like the round ones with the...
There we go. What?
They're particularly useless up there.
I mean, I suppose that's true.
Oh, might be a good idea to move the chair down. There's...
Oh, yeah. Are there any other light switches?
Where's Claire the Moon coming from?
This phonograph right there.
I remember you played the phonograph before, but I didn't remember it.
Cheers. Yeah, nice Dark Souls style shortcut.
These sacred butterflies were not the only dead things here.
Hello, projector. Hello, drawing of snake.
The anatomy chart of a snake. It looked repulsive even from the inside. Couldn't take my eyes away from that grotesque moon. What kind of person would rather look at a graveyard than watch the stars? White disk over the infinite, well of light piercing the shadows, the eye, the egg, the circle. Cockroaches. Nicholas Flamel recommended their vital juice.
Yeah.
What?
Bad alchemist.
The owner was a collector and a mystic. These symbols apparently protected the skylight, which was blocked on the other side. This crate had traveled all the way from China, only to end up here.
There's a code on the wall.
May 12th, 1928. She who receives the light of the sun in order to survive in a never-ending night is like us, but she looks even lonelier when she watches us from her dark seat. Luna, magnificent Mercury, redemptive voice from the void, you are the motherly hand on the child's cheek, the matrix lake where the water of the sun lies. Like a woman, you can be empty or round, and your fecundity is the rhythm of time. Through you are decided the level of the oceans, the success of fishing, the depth of our sleep. You are entitled to blood, for you are blessed among all. You are the spouse that no blood ever defiles. I am your devoted son, or whatever you want me to be. Got some crud on my glasses.
Obsessing over the moon.
Lunacy.
Eh,
Oh, Remy.
what a lunatic. Now, behind you, on the wall, adjoining the window, was a bit of some things with numbers.
AS 25029 something.
25...
Or 25929 something.
Yes, 2529.
Map of the attic.
Can there be some toys up here?
Da, 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 da.
I see it as a friggin' boar's head, and I don't feel like ordering hunks of meat to be shipped with a dry ice.
The boar's head and handbarrow, bedecked with bays and rosemary. And I pray you, my masters, be merry. Codestis in convivio. Caput apri de ferro, redens laudes domino.
Now, what is the deal with that obelisk? Is this thing everything all small and
It belongs in a museum.
feels like a real source of torment?
It's the basement.
Selena's calls for help were scattered all over the mansion.
Ow!
Following a goal, an obsession. This part of her life she was playing in front of me. And what about me? Spending so much time in the darkness, I was losing my light. But luckily, I had a star to guide me.
How can you smell it? It's an image. Even the things that you left behind. Even the things that you left behind.
No, hello, Trevor.
Okay, which means I'm going to need to find some other source of light. The obelisk isn't secretly a candle, is it? Or is the projector sufficient? Nope. Okay, so something. Yeah.
Something blocks it on the other side?
Yep. Looked like a cellar. The door was locked or blocked, though.
What was that?
I feared to understand their meaning, knowing I had no other choice.
It's just a dackle, it's like. Still dead serpent disappearing into the dark. Floor plan.
Floor plan. Okay, so.
Margaret needs a therapist.
I think the room we're in right now is the lower middle one. Which means that the blocked skylight Or whatever is blocking the skylight, rather. No, that's what that was. Find that before? Yeah, I did.
Message!
There.
Ooh, there's something over where the ghost was.
Very Boschian. Yeah, look at that.
Out of the way, around us.
Wait a second. Okay, so there's this cord coming all the way over here. And that ghost. Oh, wait, the cord just meanders and goes back that way to there. Okay, that's all that was. That's not the button I wanted. The key said cellar. It's time to descend to the underworld.
Oh, snap. Better pick up a honey cake for the dog, Orpheus.
Yeah, I was trying to think of some sort of thing, and but all I got was it's orphan time. But orphan time?
Seeing Selena flee strengthened my belief something darker was closing in. A wolf hidden amongst men. It felt like finding a lost love, but being on the brink of losing it again. I had to be quick.
And I, of course, managed to mess up the narration. Adam?
Selena appeared again and tugged at his arm, basically, and fled. Acted scared. Oh,
That's a knife.
that is a knife.
Selena fled men, just like William, the so-called Black Lake Wolf, had fled his mother. The real wolf was in the blood. It was the night of the world. Its fangs, sunken deep in the flesh of America, had poisoned us all long ago.
What?
Is he talking about capitalism?
It sounds like he's talking about capitalism.
Why do you need two hands to answer a phone?
Hello? Who are you?
Hear me. Need help.
No. No, it can't be. No! You don't have a discussion with yourself every day. At
That's why the
least
voice on the phone
not
said
on the
that.
phone. The world had folded back on itself like a piece of paper. I didn't want to know more. The harm was already done.
The phone says ridiculously heavy Bakelite handset? Nah. Unless he's like lost a lot of blood and is physically really weak. His legs are injured, I know that, but that won't stop you from deploying just about the full force of one arm. I like all the flies in here. So did you check for stuff near the stairs where you came down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I saw an investigate icon, but you can find. There's a freaking ghost. Oh, ghost. Huh, this is the moon room again.
Yeah, I'm just coming this way to avoid that ghost. If I can, which I can't. Maybe I just have to rush past again.
That is well possible. So I guess Selena was stabbed in the gut in the attic and like came down into the cellar?
I guess.
Nope. Okay. No, there's mayflies. Your mom says very possibly about
I
capitalism.
could smell from here the scent of murder and madness which emanated from below. Selena's story was one of light, trying to survive in the night of a nation long corrupted by darkness. I have to admit it. I was afraid of what I would find at the end of that path.
She's obviously a ghost, so... What was the previous chapter called? Trial of Blood.
Trail of blood.
Oh! That's fine. It makes sense now. And the spooner has letters.
Oh god, they're everywhere.
It's very haunted down here.
Very haunted.
So if you call some buses. Makes them feel good, keeps us safe. Do 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 do. Woo!
Something's a guy who thinks he's fly, also known as a buster.
Something strange in this neighborhood. You never want to see meat hooks in a cellar.
No. Unless it's like a butcher. Cellar butcher.
Even then, they're wildly unsettling. Ha ha!
Hee hee. It's too dark to sleep.
You can turn that lamp around.
Because of the dampness, the Vesper cloth was covered with mold.
Yeah.
Moldy.
Pew pew!
Actually, before that, aha! There's a valve.
Fire valve.
Glasses.
Yeah, I think you could have investigated glasses.
I did.
I just went doom, doom. Squeaky. Squeaky. Stop that!
I'm not sure what it expects of me.
You probably need to set it to a certain position or something.
Probably, but I have no idea what that position is yet.
Just squeaking along by quarters isn't gonna do you much.
Squeaking along by quarters. The new album from
Clampy G!
Sweet Remy.
Clampy G and the Pastrami Hot Links.
Bless you!
Ooh, this is the bacon valve.
That's the same symbol as the other one. This wire diagram was obviously linked to the electrical panel. Someone had left a note regarding the electrical panel. This valve seems to link the boiler to the rest of the mansion. So here was the monster fed by those pipes. A water inlet probably supplying the whole mansion. This valve was probably controlling the water input. Is there a "you are here" anywhere? Okay, well there's the stairs down. Which means that that's probably the one at the end of this room, which means we're right about there. So the electrical is going to be... I had a terrible premonition about Selena. I was running out of time. Premonition? Oop.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Here we go. Ghost.
Can he reach up and pull the sword? Yes, he can. That's where just hypothetical protagonist is going to be. Now you can examine that crate.
There was nothing over there of particular interest.
I mean, the crate on the right.
Yes, I know. Oh, wait. Why would supplies from the Vesper factory be there? All this blood. It's the blood of the moon.
It was impossible.
I thought that blood of the moon was a euphemism.
Red Vescoon.
Shoes.
Oh boy. Did all the victims have identical shoes?
Andrea, I'm leaving the maternity and you're still asleep. I know the delivery was exhausting and I don't want to wake you up. You told me you had no place to go with your baby. I've talked with my husband and we agreed to share our house with both of you. We believe you deserve it. It's not a big place, but having 2 babies in our house will make up for it. And I think even the 3 of us will barely be enough to take care and spoil our little angels. We are waiting for you at home, 38 Ocean Road. Look for the Woolworth. Don't hesitate. Come, Edna.
Jeez, how'd she end up here?
No.
Just grabbed off the street?
Okay, before I go through that door.
There's apparently something to investigate on that wall. Casks.
The lamp was broken. My matches were the best option. A bankrupt alcoholic. That was the true William. The rest was just lies.
And murder.
I wake up in a bedroom I have never seen before. An old black lady is knitting in a corner. She tells me, "Cry and get over it, child. Life goes on." I put my hand on my stomach and I understand. They took it away. Everything in the world suddenly seems to fall apart around me. I'm in Rockford, Illinois, at the end of the tether with no money. The old lady agrees to let me stay for a few more days. She's been paid for that anyway. She doesn't tell me anything, but I know enough already. I find a job as a waitress in a lowly restaurant out of town. I want to sing, but no sound comes out of my mouth. After a while, though, I have no tears left. I've been crying for too long. I can't cry anymore. Neither for me, nor for the child I will never have. But one thing is for sure. I will be back in New York. Soon.
Did Selena go on a revenge quest?
I couldn't do this while holding a match. Wait a second. I should have investigated this door first, but it's probably blocked, actually. Oh, no, it's not. Then what's here? Ghost. Missed a step. Is that the minimum? No pressure. Okay. So I need to figure out where it was cold. Beth, here are the instructions we discussed. Go to the rectory, 15 Tyler Road, at 9 p.m. Ask to see Minister Kent. He will direct you to your room for the night. The next morning, you should begin organizing the collection of food supplies and clothing and then distribute it to the poor. This distribution will take place at several locations of Black Lake and Crescent Bay. Ask Minister Kent to confirm them. Do take time to chat with the unfortunate poor devils. You know so well how to do it. I was told, on top of all the hardships they have to endure, women have been disappearing in this district for some months. I'm grateful you accepted to take over for me. Your kindness is a testament to your faith. Maybe we can do something to help making this century better after all. Joyce Rivera.
An axe and more shoes.
Was there anything that indicated
There was a valve there and a valve there.
Yeah, I was just wanting to see if like double check and see if there was any marker indicating the orientation that the valves needed to be in, but it is probably just a matter of lighting the boiler to get anything going there. I can't examine that. No.
And skulls.
Blood and skulls.
Are there rupees inside?
Unlimited skulls. Oh, I need something to break those with. I can't just crawl through.
That's fine. Then activate the gas valves.
I thought I already did.
That's the water valve.
Yeah.
Right, the gas valve showed no pressure.
Yeah. I was thinking that might have been the boiler, though. Like the I needed to put something in the boiler to...
Oh, well, there's the water valves? I thought they were the... We should make a sound.
Yeah. Let's see if that changed the...
Yeah, I noticed that weirdly the diagram actually changed to reflect the fact that you turned on that one switch.
Okay, those are both still closed. Okay, well, there's an axe. don't think I can get much closer than that, unfortunately.
Yeah, you probably need to activate the boiler, the light of which will kill the ghost and let you dance. And I can't really, why do you see those bloody shoes? Steve says, and my axe!
Okay, that sounded like something happened. Okay, well, I can't tell, but that's one position removed from where it started, so I can check.
Yes, we know you needed the boiler to work.
Still nothing.
What do you turn on?
Like, I assume it has to be at the right orientation, but...
That is what I thought. Could it be that one?
it could be. My darling, this night I spent with you was wonderful, and I want to have more of it. Don't worry about people or what they say, they just don't understand. I do. I understand your concern. I went down that road. To find the light, you have to step out of the shadows. I did it 5 years ago. You don't have to yell it in the street, just be honest with yourself. Let me guide you towards this freedom. You're the most beautiful woman I have ever seen. I want to mix my lips with yours, my hair with your hair, bent on you, losing myself into your eyes, your hands on my hips. Let's see each other tonight. I'll come and get you. Judith Phillips. Hey, wait, is there... Looked like there was something on the floor. But nothing I can interact with. Okay.
Stuff on the floor, stuff on the floor. Looking really messy because there's stuff on the floor.
Anyway, did I already... No. Still nothing. Actually, let me examine closer, just in case it looks a bit different. Yeah, no, it's still 0, 0. I think that's where it started, isn't it?
Perhaps? appears the Boston Daily has the character's internal reactions to some of the things you're saying down here.
Was I really that stranger I had on the phone hours ago? He was living his own nightmare now. Mine wasn't over yet. Though the boiler was not working, it was still emitting some residual heat. It had been used during the day. I could then be able to activate it. The handcuffs still bore scabs of dried blood. The victims probably struggled violently. I tried not to imagine what the wolf could have done to them. The plan of the cellar was a tangible proof that the world still had a solid structure. I was desperately holding on to it. I was haunted by the sight of her wound. I tried my best to reach her, yet the murderer outstripped me. In which reality, Selena's life was like a memory that she kept replaying on, but memories can die. Selena was facing me, her thousand stars stinging my eyes, unaccustomed to the light. Her hand was warm and weightless. Then her fear came, something behind me, and I lost her again. Cellar was written on the key. My stomach was urging me not to go. Down there, in the shadows ever thicker, things could only be worse.
Okay. I should have stopped you from turning the valve. Just go to the valve and turn it over and over and over and over.
Yeah, okay.
You'll get feedback once you've opened it. I thought it was like a discrete position thing.
I thought so too.
Okay, it's a screw valve. Didn't know that. Okay, this one's not working right. The room with the table lamp. my bad, I think. You want the valve in the booze room.
Okay, so previous one. Unless there's a valve closer to the end that has the booze in it.
So there's valve with the chain that you ignore for now.
Ah, this valve. There we go. Water was now running in the bells of the basement.
Water. Then you do your electric box, which you've already done. Oh, are all 3 lights on?
No, only the first one.
Go back to the electric box.
All 3 of these lights are on.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what it's talking about. Those 2 lights.
Yes.
And to the right to find a valve near the door. Turn it until you see the pressure rise.
There we go.
Alright. There was a freaking
Order of operations.
goddamn flags.
Oh, wait, two. Ah, okay. There. Yay.
Planks would submit. Where did the fire axe go shooting?
The faces scattered in the mansion were haunting me. Each painting had told me an its story. It was like a prompter to an actor whose role is written while he plays it.
Premonition that Mayan pictogram was the symbol of the moon. The panel presented a collection of alchemical elements. massive door would not move no matter the urgency. That's a door?
That looks like a wall with a barred window. Alchemical buttons.
Okay, how many of these were in the...
The mansion wanted a witness for its drama to exist. It was using me to write its story. Right in my brain. With an ink of blood and darkness.
Okay, so...
You can walk up and investigate for a better view, I think.
Yeah, but I can see it well enough right now. It's just a matter of remembering what all's there. Okay, so... Wait, what?
I think there's an order to it.
There's no apparent order in that diagram, or thing, panel. Oops. Maybe the light reveals something about them. Oh, okay. So I need to find something to place in that will make it apparent what the heck the deal with that is. So... let us first...
move this thing.
Oop. I didn't like masks, but that one looked special. Books about lunar rituals, fertility, initiation, murder. Handcuffs. William likes to incapacitate his preys. Plural. As I was adjusting the vibrating mask, my hands were shaking. Oh wait, it's turned the wrong way. Hold on. Fit perfectly. It's a piece of the puzzle. Okay, there we go. So, Earth, Venus, skull. Or Sun, Venus, skull.
Yeah.
I felt a puff of fresh air on my skin and the smell of blood.
I was lost. My mind didn't belong to me anymore. My memory had been stolen, trapped in the tumult of the accident, which somehow had become the day I was born.
I have money in New York and not in a bank, at a freelancing banker who can trust the banks after the crash. With the night of ghosts and death, this night, which was the night of the world, this night had made me the witness of an unending tragedy. It had made me one of the characters in its plot, and I wasn't there by chance. No. He is a worthy man who lost a lot himself when Wall Street collapsed. He seems happy to see me come back. I take all my money back after paying him his fees, and I go to Harlem. I have personal belongings to collect. I had given my banker one of the keys to the flat. I am so scared, my heart is beating so fast, but Jim isn't there. The place is full of ghosts I try to avoid seeing. November is here at last. It's cold and I seek revenge. People walk fast in the streets, eager to get home. I put a scarf on my hair and wear glasses to avoid being recognized. I also know how to hide my Norwegian accent. I know where I have to go. It's the last place I want to go, one of the disgusting places the modern world is built on.
This night of ghosts and death.
Oh.
This night, which was the night of the world. This night had made me the witness of an unending tragedy. It had made me one of the characters in its plot. And I wasn't there by chance. No.
She was guiding me to her murderer.
Places like this one pick their stories and their characters. They crush them. They drive them mad. And they keep their madness in their walls. This is what fuels them and keeps them alive.
Bumpy Johnson's face doesn't show any expression when I place the money on his desk. He is the little prince of Harlem's mob, Lady St. Clair's lover and lieutenant. They know who I am because they saw me singing in some clubs, and because they've been keeping an eye on Jim for quite some time. I give them another reason to be mad at him. It's a letter from Jim pledging allegiance to John M. Dunn, a former lieutenant of Lady's arch-nemesis, Dutch Schultz. When Bumpy asks me why I'm doing this, I don't think twice. The day Jim killed my child, they told me life was going on. For some, life goes on, Bumpy answers. He gives me a cigarette. Maybe not for Jim. And I smoke for the first time in my life. I decide to buy a bottle of whiskey, to take a train and drink up to Boston. While the countryside passes by in the dark, I want to sing for everything I have lost. But despite I paid blood money, my voice is still like a prisoner in my chest. Something is broken, so I drink, and I am looking for peace in that bottle.
I tried going back in my memories, remembering a woman, a kid, a job. I had no story, no canvas to remind me of those. In this labyrinth, I felt lonelier than ever.
One morning, I read in the Daily Boston, a New York jazz producer is dead. Jim Erziger. He did better in California. You know the rest. I'm hiding here in Black Lake. These dark suburbs are a good place to wait, to atone for your sins, or to kill yourself. I'm not alone. All the friends one needs are in a bottle of whiskey. I discover the smoke and mirrors. I go on stage one night without knowing what would happen. I haven't sung in months. I think about my father playing the piano as the first snow is falling one morning in Oslo, and my voice comes out of the grave, fresh and pure as the first flower of spring. Elliot hires me. And then there was you. Your manners, your elegance, your discretion, sharing my thirst, the thirst that takes us to the end of the night. The night, how I learned to love you.
In this world, there will always be a green room for people like you, Selena. A dark room in which their light can grow, if they don't die first. This light, which emanated from you, it had probably always been there. It was your voice which attracted people who came to see you sing. It was you. Would I have gone and talked to a girl like Selena in the world of the living? her light would have burned me alive. But here, I was a moth. And in her light, I was seeing the beginning and the end of all things.
Sun, air, and something. I think that's air.
And Venus. Oh, this is getting weird.
Why did you do this?
It's clearly trying to draw my attention to something there, but what I'm supposed to do with that, I don't know.
Can you adjust those objects so the shadows create a different symbol?
I can't reach them, but
You know, using like levers or something.
maybe at some point.
'Cause I assume that shadow needs to form Venus to open the portcullis down there.
Quite possibly.
And there's that.
Uh-huh. Almost. There.
Do.
Can I go through?
What?
Okay, well, how about down below? How about that one?
Yeah, down there's a what appeared to be a boat.
Yeah, that opened that one as well. Oops. Oop.
It's a gauntlet of ghosts! Get up here, Margaret's plural.
I knew it. The scent of blood in the air. It was hers. Anger was growing in me. Thinking about William stabbing her with a blade. But it wasn't over yet. Oh no. I was going to save her. It didn't matter where the wolf would hide. I would skin it.
Adam says, I walk into the channel and I hear screams. Playing a Spooktober game?
Yup.
Yep. We got a knife.
It was the key.
He's in there too, playing Layers of Beauty on it. Probably need to look around a little bit. Or just stumble on a solution randomly. Moon.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12. You stepped on the ankh.
Selena still had that animal fear that made her stronger. She was on the run and I was with her. We were escaping the night, but the night was still ahead of us, and the worst was yet to come. Okay. Order of symbols. That, a large painting was covering. Yeah. Pole star. But, wait. Night music. But it was Claire de Lune, not Eine kleine Nachtmusik.
Hit.
Okay, so there's not really a set of 5 there. Or any sort of orientation that would make it apparent. I need more drink though, so I will be right back.
I think the knife rock is a decoder ring.
Stab the cipher until it makes sense.
No, I mean, I think it's a decoder ring.
Yes. Ow, what the?
Where's that?
Oh, I sat on a cat turd.
Oh no!
Oh, Remy, why?
And when? And where else?
Seriously, turn on the light.
Yeah, let's.
How and why and when? Oh,
Did it fall off her butt?
it probably fell off her butt.
Remy! You're a disgrace to us all.
Hello, Teddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom,
Remy.
boom, bouch. There's doo-doo on the couch.
What's with your butt?
What's wrong with your butt?
Yeah.
It was like on that side, so it wasn't. It had been there for a while. It wasn't like it just fell off of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd been there long enough that I wasn't smelling it until Mark sat on it. Now I smell it.
Oh, man. Remy? Alright, we're going to have a drawing. Everybody watching the show,
Hey, Doofus.
send in something. We'll pick it out of a hat, and somebody will win a cat that has something wrong with her butt. Or something.
Tessa actually just needs that fluff trimmed. Not the fluff actually around her butt port, which is what they always trim the butt. That's not the right fluff. It's the fluff on her haunches that keeps her from cleaning her butt.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Admittedly, the fluff right around the butt might be a problem at the moment, because it seems like she's having Klingon issues. Like
Yeah,
when
just-
she fled the litter box and left a big poop on the rug. That was gross.
Do a nice big 6-inch
And
diameter.
she was really
shave.
peeling out and drifting too, because like she must have been like whirling as she left because it painted a line on the wall. So gross.
Remy, what is the matter with you?
She was terrified of something. And just zoom, slap. Ew.
You're terrible. You're awful. How did you get to be so awful?
Okay, well, there doesn't appear. I'll double check and check under Remy as well.
I don't know why Madame says Pakaju hype. I wonder what the heck that looks like.
Oh, did you see that?
That's because
weird-
my arm trembled.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. I thought that was her.
I'm
Oh.
trying to put you down, Remy, but you had a claw snagged in my shirt.
Dopey cat. No, that was it.
That was it.
Just that one.
Okay.
Just one poop right where Mark
Little
is
love
sitting.
note to you.
From butt to butt. Asses to asses.
Butts to butts. Okay, well, light can turn off again.
I'll bring it back in again.
Remy, why?
Yes. Very much why. I'm glad you found it, though,
Mm-hmm.
instead of, like hatching it or something.
Ugh. Also, in spite of that, I'm kind of hungry. Would you mind, like, nuking me one of those mini pizzas?
Sure.
Thanks. That cat. Okay, well, I can re-examine this. It would help if I could remember, like, what each of the symbols were. You know? Like, remember a name for the symbol, so I don't just have to remember the shape. Hey, Mom. With all of your esoteric studies lately, all of your occulting, do you recognize alchemical symbols? Like, do you know what they are? What they mean? Because I only know a few, and the ones that I know are not sufficient. Right, like I recognize the set that is the 4 elements, but I don't remember which is which. Okay, oh, I thought the ones with the lines through were the ones that made the difference between, like I thought that 2 of them had lines through and 2 of them didn't.
Well, yeah, 2 of them have lines and 2 don't. The 2 that don't are fire and water.
Okay. Well, then I know which ones are air and earth, then.
You said okay too many times. Something went wrong though. Actually, guys, trying to decipher what these are probably isn't the solution.
No, I know what I have to do. It's a case of remembering them, and so having a word to associate with each one is more helpful than just trying to remember the shape.
Actually, you just need the position of like the relative positions of like one or two of them around the ring. Seems to go around the rim that you're in, and then just line up the numbers to them, and 1 through 5 is probably the order that you need to step on.
So that's the same order that they're in around the edge?
The outer ring?
Yeah.
I could only assume so.
Well, let's find out. So
if you align them...
Unless I'm misremembering, the up arrow is fire. I mean, the triangle pointing up is fire. Down is water. The up with the line is air. The down with the line is earth.
No, they are not aligned.
These are not aligned at all.
No.
You got the moon and the sun.
Okay, so we have
Not
Earth.
anywhere near each other.
The Earth one is what we need to start with. Then whatever the bisected circle is.
That's the ecology symbol. That's only from the 1970s.
Then Moon, Venus, and Fire?
Yes.
Okay.
Pointed up.
Okay, so that's just one. Yeah, the rest shouldn't
Sun.
matter. Yeah.
A skull, that's not a...
Death. Yeah.
But that's not really a...
It's one of the alchemicals, though.
Wait, there's Venus and then there's upside down Venus.
Venus and more different Venus.
Venus and the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch.
Yeah.
Or is that the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch? With the line through it.
Yeah, yeah.
Venus and Sunev.
Hey, Joe. He says, I think I remember this from Mr. Price's class.
Oh.
I thought that the empty triangle up was air. Probably is. And the triangle with stuff in it is fire. And the down triangle with stuff in it is earth. And the other is water.
Oh.
But I thought the fact that fire and water are opposite was why the triangles were identical except for the direction.
I don't know.
Using the esoteric stuff.
Right.
That is.
Bless you.
What's all that sneezing? But yeah, those look like not just lines through it; they look like hockey sticks or something. So I think they kind of made most of that up.
Okay.
Hello, Joe.
Oh, boy, everybody's wrong. Holy crud. Up triangle of line is air, so you're right about that. Down triangle of line is earth. Up triangle is empty. Up triangle is fire. Empty down triangle is water.
Yeah, that's what she
I
said.
Okay, so you're right.
Yeah. And the circle with the dot
Is the sun.
That's the sun.
should be the sun, yeah. And that's the ecology symbol from the 70s. Oh, mercy, mercy me. All things ain't what they seem.
Okay. Then the upside down Venus, and then fire.
Oh, the ecology symbol might be sideways salt,
Sideways salt. Slat.
because salt is a circle of a horizontal line.
Wait, what was the one I was looking for next? Right, that one. Ah.
Sulfur looks like a wangerdoodle.
That.
Yeah, I was say for that alchemy, there's also the salt and the mercury and the.
There. Thank you.
A lot of these symbols don't display correctly. Let's create a Unicode. These are simple images, they'd show.
And it's pretty dang hot, so.
Yeah.
New scents started filling the air again. Sea spray, moist soil, plants.
Moist.
Soon after, I could hear rain and thunder. She had guided me on the way out. She had saved my life. But as all prisoners know so well, you're not free just because you can see the sky.
Pizza grease.
This
Thanks.
is just another setting for the same tragedy.
Will I am Mesmer. That's symbolic.
Oh wow. So that tunnel deep under the house ultimately led to the graveyard?
Uh-huh. Good night.
She was inviting me to follow her. Come see, she was telling me. It was her best part. A victim who plays her role to cheat death. And she wasn't deceiving anyone. And me, even less.
What? What I had previously mistaken for iodine was actually the scent of blood. Oh, and I'm going to wander out into the street and get hit by a car, aren't I? Would Selena be safer outside? No, death here just didn't have the same scent.
Selena walked like a grand finale. My fear was washed away with disgust. I was about to meet William.
Yeah, that's right here. Yes. Boy, is that character freaking out.
It's not so much a freak out as plus like it's raining. Called it.
I had killed the only beautiful thing in the world. The only one which could save me. I'm sorry. It was me all along, Selena. Son of a bitch. A sicko. The killer. The wolf. The filth. The bastard. The scum. Oh, you should have let your mother kill you. You should have undone what she did. You knew, and yet you let me have a second chance, Selena. Let me go on till the end. The memories of what I had done were coming back slowly. Like the tide washing ashore the rotten corpses from a wreck. Selena was lighter than a pillow. The real weight was all those years of filth stored in my memory. Images. The blade I sunk deep into the stomach of my own mother. Those dark-haired women. Those hated clones of Margaret, split from head to toe as a sacrifice to the moon. Their organs displayed carefully, like some child fresco. Selena on the stage of smoke and mirrors. The glass I used to toast with her. The first time we talked. Her tears. The letters in which she told me about losing her kid. How her husband had been murdered. Now a kiss. The blade I used to stab her. My father and the father of my mother died from the same madness. The same poison that men injected into the economic system they had created. On October 29th, 1929, millions of casualties, the scent of blood, and for the wolves, the beginning of the hunt.
I've just finished reading your letter, Selena. Never had anyone opened their heart so fully to me. I remember you asked yourself how it was possible that your voice would match my piano so perfectly. You and me are lost souls, my dove. But you are full of light, whereas I have been crawling down the abyss for far too long. I have told you some things, but not all of them. I didn't tell you about the blood on my hands. If you knew. One can't do anything against this fear. You don't come back from this darkness. It drives you crazy. Sometimes I forget this simple fact. I am a madman. Your love reminds me of the monster I have always been. Your warmth, your perfume, that's the closest I'll ever be to heaven. You are an incarnation of the moon, Luna, but neither of you was able to save me. That was not meant to be. This country needs wolves as much as it needs game. You will never receive this letter. Tonight you will expect me to love you, and I will kill you, because I am a shadow, and I can't stand anything but darkness and night.
Jeez. Not a random skull, just... So he says, I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light! Best, worst delivery of a line.
What am I fighting for?
Also a good line. Also a Capcom line. Yep. Iris, don't smoke.
Shut up.
Yeah, this has gone from horrifying and disturbing to just tragic and sad.
Selena's warmth was pulsing slowly in my arms as the dark spot of my culpability was growing over her stomach. In the sky, the moon was watching me, her son, as I was taking my first steps, holding her daughter in my arms. A resurrection. A second chance.
He is absolutely nuts.
Selena was dying. I could tell from her body, tightly pressed against me. At times, her eyes would open and stare at me. Not a hint of anger or accusation. She could have let go. Let her light pass. Let my mother take me back. But she was protecting me. She was forgiving me. The moon was silently watching us as we made our last push through the night. Soon, dawn would come. The sun would wash away all that ink which had condemned us. Goodbye, Luna. Goodbye, Mother. This night had been too long already. I went as far as I could. Selena, the one who would give me everything life had left her, was fading away, despite my efforts to hold on to her light. If night was the world, then this world had no end. This was my America. Stranded here, facing the void, under the cold glare of the silent moon. She was dying. She was dying for all eternity, and I kept awake to see her take her leave.
He said, classic noir tragedy. Yep. The goats sing of this foolishness.
Excuse me. Wait, Quantic Dream. Isn't that what's his name studio?
David Cage?
Yes.
get Boston News 59 of 60 if you get to the end on a non-full moon night. But if it's an actual real-life full moon, you get Boston News 60. The only good thing.
Interesting. Well, when's the next full moon? Nope.
Oh yeah, Halloween's got a full moon.
Halloween's gonna be a full... Okay. Well, we're going to have to revisit this, at least briefly, next Saturday. I missed 5 of William's diaries, got all of Henry's, missed 2 of Margaret's, missed 1 victim's note, missed 1 newspaper article. Missed 1 photo. And I missed 5 of these.
Have I killed her? Yes. A couple of the early ones, actually.
Mm-hmm. And then that one last one for the full moon.
Ooh, concept art. Spooky house.
Lower middle, just to the left of middle.
Oh, the weird nose thing.
Yeah, like a bird person. Birdson.
Oh, I'm disturbed at that KFC bucket.
Okay, well.
So it's the tale of Bill the Nutter and the Moon.
Come back next week on Halloween, and we'll see what happens on a full moon. But before then, weekday afternoon streams are unlikely but possible. If they happen, I'll be continuing Shadowrun Dragonfall. And then Thursday will be Thursday Thanatopsis, where I'll be continuing what was the name of that game? I'm wanting to say Darklight, but that doesn't sound right.
Describe.
Well, the zombie survival platforming thing. Remember?
Right.
Deadlight.
Deadlight, yes. There we go. I remember the boat jokes. Bloody McJoke face.
Right. So, thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Good night, everybody.
Good night.